Okay, get ready, everybody. It's a this day only, and look at what we did. Do you know that this was not supposed to be $479.95? They just marked this down at $499, or even at, frankly, at $599. The lowest price we have ever had for a computer with these features is $600. $599.95 is as low as we've ever been. So for you, those of you tuned in right now, this is one of the most amazing computers. It is packed with features. It has a huge software package that's valued at almost $500. It comes with an incredible warranty and replacement warranty. So even if you drop your computer, if anything happens to it, they will send you a new one. So we're going to walk you through all the features here. I'm going to head over to where Aaron Berger is going to be joining me, and we're going to talk you through this. Bottom line is that if you call the toll-free number, if you make one little flex payment right now of $79.99, it's free shipping and handling. It's high definition. It has a glossy touch screen. Yes, it's touch screen. I'm so excited. I've always wanted a touchscreen computer. My first time ever to get to present it to you. This has the Intel Pentium processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 500 gig hard drive. It has your integrated webcam. It comes, again, with a phenomenal warranty that we'll outline for you in detail, but it has that accidental damage protection. Aaron calls it a mulligan. He'll explain why. But it comes with, you have 24/7, 365 in support. A hotline is available to you in French or English. And then there's a live chat support available to you as well. So you have the service, you have the support, you have it all. And if you've ever wanted to own a touchscreen, and that's why I picked it for Host Pick, because I wanted to. I've never even been able to present one to you. And when our buyers went to work on this for us, I, in my wildest dreams, did not know we were going to get to offer this for under $480. Oh my gosh. Even Aaron Berger was shocked. Right? You were even shocked.
You've never sold one of these with me before. They're so fun.
So
They're
neat.
so much more fun than a regular computer.
Well, you know what's funny? So often I'm working on my computer and I touch the screen
because
like
we're
I want it
accustomed
to minimize.
Sure.
I want to go to the because with my tablet I get to do that. So now you can do it with your computer. It's so cool. Okay, so where should we start here,
Aaron Berger? I'm just surfing through, just going from program to program to program. Okay, let's start at the very beginning. All right, so let's start with just the fact. 15.6 inch, so it's the most popular screen size in the country. The 15.6 inch size is that perfect, portable, beautiful size, lovely high definition screen. Just forgetting about the fact for a minute that it's even touchscreen. It's a beautiful computer to start with, right? Yeah. High definition video camera. It's very thin and very light. And you can see on this, isn't it? And,
yes.
And it's very, even the lower body is very
yes. By the way, it's just in red. Red is the one color, and incidentally, there's a few more than 1,000 people in the whole world that will ever get this offer. This will never happen again. It's a one-time, one-day only, and watch. Right now I'm watching a movie. I want to go surf the web. Boom. You touch it.
Isn't it great?
Up pops the internet. It's just so much fun. I mean, that's the cool thing about this, is that what you're going to be able to do with this computer, it just takes it to the next level. And as I said, we do not sell touch computers ever with these features. I mean, this is feature rich. We do not normally sell them for a price this low, $479.95. So it's for you today. You get to spend $80, free shipping. It'll be in your hands in a few days. It's a beautiful computer. It has, as we said, I love the ASUS, the fact that they offer that replacement warranty. That's huge. We really don't do that normally. Most manufacturers do not offer to replace it. If I were to drop this or break it, they will send me a new. They will send you a new one, which is pretty great.
Yeah, that's it. It is. Look, everything about the touchscreen experience is awesome. I'll get into some more of the ASUS stuff in a moment, obviously, because that is exciting. The fact that it has, well, like I call it the mulligan. I'll explain it to you later. So it's become a little joke between Colleen and I, but I call it when you drop it once and you get a do-over.
I'd never heard of it.
Well, I'll just tell you now. My father's a really good golfer. He's had half a dozen hole-in-ones, and when we would play putt-putt golf as kids, you got one mulligan which means you hit one bad putt and you get to just do it all over again. And I mean, that's in the entire course. You get one mulligan. So I don't know if that's just the way Dad plays golf. I guess I just assumed everybody did. But anyway,
works
so
for me.
You get one mulligan.
I wish everything in life worked that way. If you goof it up, you get a free try.
It's a do-over, man. Right. So if you have a problem in the first year, you know, if you spill something on your computer, if you drop your computer, if you break your computer, etc., et cetera, et cetera. So that's the mulligan story. Let's talk about the computer itself. So Windows 8, the latest version of Microsoft's operating system, is built in. Windows 8, just so you know, if you take a look here, and I'm going to kind of turn to the side to try to give you guys a better view. Windows 8 was built to be a touchscreen experience. It was designed. So all of these guys, these are called live tiles, these little programs.
Look it.
Yes, and you can, yeah,
You're
all I do
touching.
is just go from, you know, little information to
Usually
information.
you have to be monkeying around
Yep,
down here.
you don't have to do any of that. Now you can. Here, in fact, I'll show you. If I can use the touchpad to control it as well. That's a thing that I could, or I can just choose to touch the screen. It is, as Colleen said, think for a minute. Just spend a moment thinking about what are your favorite electronic devices. What are the electronic devices that have changed your life?
Right.
Your smartphone. Right,
Yes.
and I'm almost certain if you have a smartphone, it's a touchscreen smartphone.
Yes.
It's easy to use. You use it with one thumb,
Yes.
right, and you're all over it. It's like an extension of your body.
Yes.
Your tablet. Tablets are wonderful. We love what's not to love about a tablet, right? However, make no mistake about it, this is full computer power. So if you look at your specs over here, it's a 15.6-inch dual core. So that means there are two brains, two engines underneath the hood of this computer. This computer runs about 70%, I couldn't find the number, 70% faster than a single core processor computer. So nearly twice as fast. That means the information processes through it more quickly, whether you're watching high definition video, high definition photos, streaming music, whatever it is you're doing. So it's quad core. What else? As you look over there, 500 gigabyte hard drive. Here's an example. When I I'm selling a really nice tablet today. It has an 8 gigabyte hard drive.
Gosh.
I've sold them maybe up to 16 gigabytes. This is a 500 gigabyte hard drive. So it's an extraordinarily large hard drive. 4 gigabytes of RAM. And here's the one thing I want to remind you of. Many of us have taken the time in the past couple of years to update our tablets, to update our cameras, you know, to update our smartphones or whatever, all our gadgets. I'm a gadget guy. I love them. But the computer remains the hub of your electronics household.
It does.
You plug your phone into your computer to synchronize it, right? So you synchronize your contacts and your photos. You update your tablet by plugging it into your computer. If your computer is slow, if it's inconvenient, honestly, if you don't just love sitting down at your computer, you should. Probably one of the reasons you don't is because you're living it's kind of a dinosaur age.
You're right.
If you still have to deal with the mouse all the time, if you can't touch your computer, if you can't pinch Zoom, for example, you know, these are things that we're accustomed to doing on our other electronics. Now we can do them on what is the most powerful electronic in our house.
Hey, by the way, just to let you know, in case you're just joining us, it's Host Pick Day. This is a computer pick. It's really funny. You've heard me say this many times, but when I think about my favorite things that I buy from HSN that I've purchased over the years, I know you've heard me talk about the fact that my Andrew Lessman vitamins are #1. We have Andrew Lessman coming up. That's my #1 favorite thing that I've ever purchased from HSN. You know how much I love jewelry and beauty and fashion, but the truth is the things that have been the best investments for me, and the vitamins are right up there at #1, are my #2 are computers. You've heard me say that, but the truth is, over the years, I've purchased so many computers from HSN. We have the best values anywhere. And I, like so many of you, I need my computer. I use it every day, all day, hours a day. I don't know how people get along without a computer. I mean, most of us need it. It's a necessity. We need it for our job. We need it just to live. It's how we bank. It's how we connect. It's how we interface with friends and family. It's how we do our work. So my point here is that if you're in the market for a new computer, one of the reasons that I love this so much is because it has all the features. It has that touch screen. Next time I get a computer, I want mine to have a touch screen because I think it's so cool to get that advancement. And then on top of that, you're getting software valued at almost $500, $483 worth of software is included. And the warranty that you're getting, normally to get a replacement warranty, which is what you get with this computer, that is something you pay extra for. They do not include that in warranties as a freebie. You're getting that at no charge. It's part of the offer today, as you can see. And that's one of the really amazing things about ASUS. It has accidental damage protection. What does that mean? If you accidentally break it, and you're not going to break it on purpose.
Of course not.
If you break it, it's an accident.
Sure, if you drop it, if you
right.
spill something on it.
So, right, you spill your coffee on it, you drop it. It happens to the best of us, right? Well, guess what? You don't have to worry because you have that accident. You get a do-over. You get a mulligan with this when you buy it. So $479.95 with everyone on the phone. I'm already down to the final. We're down into the hundreds. We do not have thousands of this. It's not scheduled to air again. It's for this show. It's for my show. It's a one-time only offer. It's for your eyes to experience it. We have never been remotely close to this price. Lowest price we've ever seen for these exact features, $599. So at $479, and that's even lower than it was supposed to be. My host pick price was not going to be this low. They just marked it down even further because we are finished offering the Today Special for the day. So this is like another Today Special, almost even better than a Today Special. So if you can use express ordering, jump in now. As I said, there's probably 800 people in the whole world that will ever get to own or see this offer, because it is, even for HSN, and we always have amazing deals on computers, but even for us, this is as good as it gets. It's as low as we've ever been. So we'll talk about more of the features. If you have an ASUS, by the way, Aaron and I would love to chat with you. But the most important thing is you will use this every day. This pays for itself 1,000 times over. When you think about that, you know, you think about price per use. You know, when you think of all the things we spend our money on, a computer, to me, is just the best investment.
No, I completely agree. It's something that you go to all day long, and not just you, everyone in your family, right? If your kids are doing schoolwork, if your husband is doing, you know, searching for recipes, whatever, you have work to get done, you know, whether it's word processing or what have you, you get them done in the easier way when you have a touchscreen. There's a picture of Callie looking very sassy. So whatever it is you like to do, it's there at your fingertips. A couple things. I want to kind of go over.
Look at you. You guys, he's touching.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
you don't,
if you want to travel around
this is
Cancun,
not a tablet.
No,
we don't get to do that with our computers. How many times have you know, it's funny, intuitively, we want to touch the screen. You want to slide through that picture show, right? You want to slide through a slideshow. You want to touch, you want to minimize, you want to go to the internet. You want to touch it, but you touch it at home and the screen sits there because we don't have touch screens. And if you have a touch screen, I know you've paid more than $479.95 for it. I just know you probably did. And you probably didn't get these features, and you probably didn't get a replacement warranty. I know you didn't get $483 included. This is huge. It's a huge offer, a one-time. This is not going to happen again. It's only for host pick, and it's special. If we're going to pick a computer, you know, my feeling is if I was going to pick a computer, I want it to be wow. I want it to have all the bells and whistles at a super duper affordable price, and this is even better than I bargained for. Yeah. Honestly, I was like going to get really excited to be around $499, $529. I wasn't sure. I knew it was going to land somewhere in there. I knew it was going to be the lowest price ever for touchscreen. Did not know it was going to be $479.95.
Well, when you told me in the hallway, I thought $599. I mean,
right?
That's what you said. I said, well, yeah, $599. It's a great. Right. You said, no, young man, you don't understand.
Right. Aaron's
what
like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it really is. It's for touchscreen technology, because I would say probably, I'm going to estimate probably 5% or less of all of the computers that I sell at HSN are touchscreen. It's not like we have a touchscreen every weekend. We have a touchscreen every 3 months, maybe, you know, something on that order.
I work with you all the time, and I've never been able to sell one.
Right. And I don't know how many, you know, computers we sold together, but a lot over the past 8 years or so.
So I know they are few and far between.
They are.
On one hand, we can count for a whole year what we'll do when we offer, you know.
And I know you love it in a different way. I mean, it's a whole different experience. Well, you know, like I said, in the same way you love your tablet, in the same way you love your GPS. So just take a look. I'm going to get into the features of the computer in a minute, but honestly, for me, it is the touchscreen that is the most exciting. Yes, it's a dual-core processor, which is awesome. So it is certainly a fast and powerful computer. Yes, it has, you know, a lot of RAM and all of those things, and we'll talk about those. But these are things that I cannot ever do on a computer, right? You want to, I have a sister who lives up there. No, you want to, you know, learn a little bit about DC. Maybe you even want to do like a 360-degree tour of national monuments or something like that. Oh, that's an easy thing to do. How about a 360-degree view?
Wow.
If you want to see something a little bit more closely, you can always just pinch zoom. Yeah, those kind of things that you absolutely do not expect to be able to do on something that has a full computer power, right? It's one thing if it has a tablet power and you can kind of do little things. Everything you do on your full computer. Let's show you, in fact. We have a little video we can show you. I want to explain dual core because it's very, very important, especially when you couple the touchscreen with all of the computer part, the sort of advanced computer parts of this.
Ooh,
when you see the power and the touchscreen.
Aaron, I'm so sorry, but I just have to show you guys hundreds out the door, hundreds of people on the phone. We have about 700 computers. I just want you to know, with everybody ordering, there's 700 left. That's all she wrote for this. It's not going to be on later. It's not going to be on again. It's not going to be offered at this price. I just want you all to know that. It's a one-time only. I think this is the bomb. I think this is amazing. I am so excited to offer it to you. As I said, if I was going to pick a computer, I want it to be aspirational. We want it to have features that we've been wanting. These are things that everybody wants in their computer, but a lot of us don't have it because you were not prepared to spend $600, $700, $800. And when you start adding it up, this package is valued at well over $1,000 because the software alone is almost $500. That replacement warranty, I'm sorry if I'm hammering this over the head, but it's a big deal. Have you ever broken a computer? Have you ever dropped a computer?
Yes, I have too.
I've ruined a computer. Had to replace the whole thing. It was going to cost more to fix it than it was to replace it. I took it in. They had looked at it. They're like, "What did you do to this thing?" I'm like, "Well, I dropped it
right.
a couple times."
I've knocked them off the bed.
Exactly. So my point here is that you knock it off the bed, you spill a cup of latte on it, you ruin your computer. Guess what? They're sending you a new one. They're sending you a new one. That, to me, is such a huge thing because normally when you buy a warranty, and you have to buy those warranties, a warranty with a replacement feature like that, that's something you're paying an extra $150, couple $100 for. We never see it. That's why we never really get to talk about it. It's occasional that it happens. It's happening today as part of this one-time only offer for all of you. So Aaron's going to share more because we all love Aaron, of course, and we learn so much when you're here. And your enthusiasm's contagious about electronics. But it's not every day we get to show these features, and that's what makes it
This
fun.
is the kind of electronic that I love. I love the electronic that fits into our lives really easy, right?
Exactly.
I think of myself as a lifestyle guy as much as an electronics guy. I like things that are easy to use, that are convenient, but that help us get the job done. And this does every day in every way. This is a computer that I genuinely believe you will love using. In fact, I was sitting here thinking, okay, we're in almost 100 million homes. And so let's say 5 million homes are watching right now. And let's say 20% of those homes need a computer, because many of us do. So there's a million of you maybe. And all I'm thinking is, why would anyone not buy this computer if they needed a computer?
I would.
Right? Why?
In a heartbeat.
Why would you not take advantage of a touchscreen computer? Why would you not get a better technology? Why would you not take advantage of the fact that, as Colleen said, or as the way I say it, you have a mulligan, that, if you have a, it's sort of almost like an insurance or an assurance. You're assured that if there's an issue, if you break your computer, whatever is there. The other thing that we've just touched on, we include $484 of additional software. We haven't even shown you that yet.
Right.
These are all full version software programs.
Right.
So not like introductory, not like trial. So for example, the Serif programs are extremely popular programs. People go to the store specifically and say, where are your Serif programs? Where's the aisle where you keep the Serif software? Serif Photo Plus is included.
Wow.
Full version. SOS Online Backup, 100 gigabytes of online storage, prepaid for a year. Total Defense Premium Internet Security, which is, we're sold out of Viper right now, so that's particularly good that we're including that for you. I would recommend at some later time you get Viper because it's just the best of the best. Easy DSLR Blue membership teaches you to take better photos. Turbo Project Professional, and on and on. Choice of learn to speak Spanish, German, French, English. A 20-song e-music download credit. So you guys see, you are loaded with great opportunities on this computer with great extras. And if you're just joining us, sort of the real aha moment about the computer, if we'll take a look at the screen here, and I'll do my best to show you a little bit about this, is the fact that this is a touchscreen computer. So it makes everything you do. For example, this travel tile is one of my favorites. So I'll just show you. Every day there is a featured travel destination. So today it is Cancun, Mexico, which is awesome. But here's some other places. So let's see, maybe, Croatia. I've always heard how absolutely beautiful Croatia is. Never been. Would love to go.
Beautiful.
So look, there's Croatia. And if you want to see some of the sights, apparently the coastline is just absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
We can hop in. We can see some of the sights of Croatia.
Oh,
look,
is that ever...
we can take a little tour.
Cool.
I mean, these are places that, face it, most of us probably won't go. I'll probably never get to see this.
You know what, it's so funny because really when you think about it, the world is your oyster.
It is at your
convenience. The world is at your fingertips. You can travel the globe without leaving your home. And the other thing, I always talk about the fact that, one of the things that most of us who have our computers, we use them for everything. Use it for work, use it for play, use it for leisure. I do all our travel booking. We travel a lot. I do all my travel booking on computer, and I go to the discount websites where I get discounts on airfares, I get discounts on hotels. In one trip, I will save what this costs. I will save hundreds of dollars in one trip. I mean, I figure that. The money I save being able to price and compare and shop around on my computer for the best airfares and the best hotel accommodations, the lowest hotel accommodations, that is what really the value, the way we shop and we do everything by computer today. And now it's even more fun because you saw, Aaron, you can touch that screen. You interface with this in a different way. It's so easy. If you're new to computers, this is even easier than any other computer to use. I mean, that's what makes it so exciting, is that it's for beginner, intermediate, and advanced user. It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to love it. The only thing is you do need to decide. We have hundreds out the door. We have one waiting here for you. It's only for my pick. It's one time in this show, and I promise you, it was not supposed to be that low. This is lower than I even thought. At $479.95, they just marked that down because we are finished offering the Today Special today, so they just marked it down even lower. Plus, it's free shipping. Plus, if you're new to HSN, you get to spend, you see that little $79.99 over there? That's all you're paying right now. You're spending $80. We're going to send you the computer. We're going to send you over almost $500 worth of software. You're getting that warranty included, the whole thing. Try it out. 30-day money-back guarantee. I know you're going to love it. It's a phenomenal computer. Love that warranty. I keep going back there, but it's important. I think Aaron hit the nail on the head. It's like buying a little insurance policy, right? When we buy cars, when we buy things, when we make an investment in things, you want that insurance policy just in case. Just in case something happens and you drop it or you break it or you spill something on it, they're going to send you a new one. That is a huge thing that we rarely get to talk about, and that pushes it over the edge for me because I already know the value is huge. Without that feature, the value is still phenomenal. It's our lowest price we've ever seen for a touchscreen computer. It's the #1 selling size, that 15.6. More people choose this size screen than any size. Why? Because it's perfect. It hits the sweet spot. If you travel with it, great. It's lightweight. You use it at home, it's still a nice big screen. You can enjoy it when you're watching a movie or whatever you decide to do with it. So we're going to hear more from Aaron, but I really hope you guys, you can see our little clicker going to town here. That's what's left. Actually, there's not that many left. There's about 550 of these left with everybody on the phone. So you need to dive in here, get it before it's gone. I'm excited for those of you, if you've been thinking about getting a new computer, why not upgrade to all these cool new features? The only reason somebody wouldn't choose these features is that they don't want to spend the extra several $100s, right, that it normally would cost. Why, my chair keeps going down.
There's a little hydraulic thing on the right. But you kind of have to stand up. And I can help you in a minute.
There's something happening.
I ate the big mushroom and you ate the little one. Is what happened.
I feel like I'm on Beetlejuice and somebody sprinkled the little. Okay, up we go.
There you go.
Now watch though. When I sit down on this, it shrinks. The only time that I ever shrink. Now watch. You see me here now.
Slowly. Okay.
Shift back in 5 minutes.
I was going to say, can we like put a mark above your head like you do when the kids are growing? So we'll know later for sure. Okay.
All right. So right now I'm even with the top step.
Okay.
All right.
For sure. We'll check that. She's not for real.
All right.
Here's the other thing, or a couple of other things. Colleen makes such a great point. If you're going to buy a computer, I would not buy a laptop computer today that isn't touchscreen. I wouldn't personally. That's what
my next one I'm going touchscreen.
Why not?
Right.
Yeah, now if it were $800, $900, yes, then it becomes a different consideration. I understand. But this is the price of a computer that isn't touchscreen, for goodness sakes. Plus, it has all the additional software, the dual-core processor. One thing we haven't shown you is the hard drive. So there's a 500-gigabyte hard drive. I want to show you what that means. As I said earlier, sort of comparing this like to a tablet. I mean, there is no comparison in power. Tablets are wonderful for consuming information, for creating information, for sharing information, for those sort of things. A computer is always superior. So with a 500-gigabyte capacity, 120 hours of high-definition video. 120 hours of high-definition video on a computer that weighs only about 5 pounds. 160,000 photos, 8,000 hours of music. So you're loaded. I mean, you would have to make it a sort of a part-time job to fill up the hard drive on this computer. Nice large hard drive. And lots of RAM as well. RAM is what allows you to multitask. One thing I want to show you. So this has Windows 8, as I was talking about earlier. This is the Windows 8 home screen. It's also called the Metro View. But this is really important to note for those of you who love the Windows 7 sort of feel and experience, or what I really should say is the desktop experience. Hang on, I just heard we have an update, and then I'll come back and tell you about the desktop experience.
It's basically 10 minutes left in the presentation or sellout, whatever happens first. And with everyone on the phone, it does appear every one of these will be spoken for by the time we are done sharing it with you. So for those of you that are tuned in right now, anybody who's not watching HSN at this moment is going to miss this whole thing. It's never been done before, will not happen again. That's what a this day only is. We can't repeat the offer. It happens once, and this wasn't supposed to be a this day only in my show. This was just one of my picks, and the fact that it's a this day only makes it irresistible. You get that extra savings. You have the flex pay, the free shipping and handling. So if you're interested, and by the way, it is in the red color only. I happen to absolutely love this color, and I think the red in general in computers, it's always one of the top choices.
It's our top.
It really is.
Yeah.
We love it. So if you're tempted, this is the time. I mean, look, I touch boom, I'm on the internet. I mean, one little touch, everything is right there. It's fun. It's interactive,
and if you swipe up and down on that page, you'll see that you scroll right through HSN.com's page.
Amazing.
It's
I love
exciting.
it. Yeah, if I want to minimize over here, go back to my movie.
Yep.
I love it. So we're going to learn more. If you want your computer, it's waiting here for you. $80. New customers, $80 on your credit card. We deliver everything home to you. The $483 worth of software, obviously the computer, the warranty we talked about. Not to mention, you get toll-free tech support in French and in English. So you have that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It can be the middle of the night. It can be morning, noon, night. It doesn't matter. You have a question. You have a problem. You have backup support right there to help you. You, by chance, by accident, drop it, do something to it. A dog, your puppy has an accident on it. Things happen. Life happens. This computer is going to be replaced for you at zero charge, at no charge, as part of that warranty that is included in this package if you are quick to your phone. What else should we know about it, Aaron?
Tons of things. So, okay.
By the way, may I have an update? Okay, I was at the top step. Do you all remember?
How far are you
Okay,
now?
now I'm down to the second step.
Yeah. By the end of this show,
I'll be right here. I'll be on the bottom step.
We'll be able to see your bangs. I think. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to take care of it. We're going to get that fixed for our next toast pick. So those of you who love the feeling of Windows 7, who love the feeling of the traditional desktop view is really what I should say. Right now I'm in the Windows 8 Metro view, but look, I want to show you, you can always go to your Windows 7 view. So if you like that, if you're more comfortable with that, if that's just the familiar side of the computer that you like, and the touchscreen still works there too. So you can still use touchscreen no matter where you are on the computer, or no matter in what way you want to use it. I'd like to do this since I only have about 8 minutes. I kind of want to review all of the specs of the computer. Just before I do that, though, let me walk you around and show you everything that's...
Okay, by the way, do you know that with everyone ordering and on HSN.com, there's about 400 of these left? That's it? About 400 people can own this. We didn't get thousands of this. We had about 1,200 or 1,300 when we started. We have, with everybody ordering, about 400 left. So yours is here. The flex pays, the free shipping, that special price for you and you alone. I hope if you're tempted at all, you could always change your mind. I just think you're going to be so happy with this choice. If I needed a new computer, I would buy this in a heartbeat. I like what Aaron said. These are the features we want. For those of us, someday in the future we're going to upgrade our computer, this is what we're upgrading to.
Why not? And why not make it today? Why are you going to wait? I mean, do you know what I mean? You go, well, I'll get that new technology in 2 years. It won't be new technology then. It's new technology now. You're at the top of the technology curve. You happen to be getting it at our best value. This is not sort of gratification to put off, honestly. This is something that you use every day. It is easy to justify buying a computer because everyone in your family needs a computer that runs well, that runs quickly, that's dependable for schoolwork, for homework, for all of those things, right? And this is, I think, the computer that fits that bill. Let me give you a walk around the computer, if I may. This does have a CD-DVD player built into it, very important. The majority of laptops sold in the country right now do not have CD-DVD players. This will burn a DVD in about 5 minutes. It will burn a CD in about 2 minutes. Important for burning music, for burning movies, for playing, loading software, all those sorts of things. Here's one of your USB ports. There are more USB ports on the other side. I'll show you. But as we walk around, this is a many-in-one card reader, so it reads an SD card, an XC card, an MMC card. On the other side here, 2 more USB ports. I should point out, this is for all you nerds like me, this is a USB 3.0 port. This is the one we really want because it's really fast. It actually moves information up to 10 times faster.
And we don't always get that port?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Oh,
no,
cool.
that is a very recent upgrade and not available by any stretch. Here's another thing. This is will seem minor, but it's actually kind of cool. So this has an Ethernet port on it, which you can't see right now. Look, see how this moves? And the reason, usually a computer that's this thin won't have an Ethernet port because Ethernet ports are a little bit thicker, but this, look how it kicks out at the bottom there. Can you see how that kind of works? So that might be a little bit hard for you to see. But anyway, you'll be able to fully network this computer, or if you want to plug in there, I think you can see like that. If you want to plug into a DSL line or a cable line or anything like that.
By the way, 300 left. With everybody on the phone and on HSN.com ordering I know it says 700, but we have way fewer than that with everybody in the ordering process. We have a cool little screen here that shows us exactly how many people are on HSN.com ordering, shows us exactly how many people are speaking with a live representative ordering, shows us exactly how many people are ordering through our automated ordering. It's really a neat screen. So it's kind of fun. It's like I always say, you get your report card right away when you do this job. You see what's happening. So we know what's happening, and we know that these are on their way to a sellout. About 300 people can order and still take advantage of this one-time only offer. And let's see what happens first. Either they'll sell out first, or I'll be under the table. Because
it is
I'm
really,
joking.
Yeah, it's pretty much a horse race at this
I'm
point. I was just thinking that a minute ago. I don't think I've ever been like 5 inches taller than you. I feel so good about myself right now.
And I've never feel small.
That's nice.
Like I'm actually
Everybody's
feeling like
happy.
a little petite flower.
Let's leave it like this. Let's just leave it just this way. There's nothing to fix here. Nothing whatsoever. There's nothing to fix. Well, if there is anything to fix on your computer in the first year, if you drop it, if you break it, if you whatever, I'll just remind you guys. In fact, we'll even show you this still again. ASUS does something no one else does. It's a fit. I call it a mulligan. It's called an ADP, an accidental damage protection program. So you see it there at the very top, the accidental damage protection program. It's included with your warranty. There's an asterisk there only because you need to register the computer. So that is the one thing. There will be a little registration card that you'll get when you get the computer. So you register it, and if there's any, if you have a problem with your computer, if you break your computer, basically, if you water damage, electrical damage, or some other caveats in there, but under almost all circumstances, they will replace or fix your computer for you. Support hotline available all the time, 24/7 in English and French. Live chat support is available right on your computer in the service and support through ASUS.com.
I love it. Okay, this is very exciting. You have a brand new computer on the way. Okay, this is. Oh,
is that better?
Oh.
Is that good?
Okay, wait.
Happy host pick.
Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, we're sitting at the kids' table.
It's like Thanksgiving, and we didn't make the big table,
That's exactly what it is. Okay, should we go up at the same time?
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Your turn.
Up we go. Okay, 200 people can own this. So happy you're getting it. A lot of you are in the market for a new computer. It's summertime. This is the time when maybe you have all kinds of things to do. More and more people are working from home. Think about that. I just think that the ease of use, the fun, the way you can now interact with your computer, you can touch that screen, you can do more. If you've ever found yourself at home touching your computer screen, I've done that because I use my tablet all the time. And you know how we touch our phones, we touch our tablets? Well, now you can do that to your computer screen. It's fantastic. Just one of the many great features. I want to show you one more time the warranty, because it's really, I think, one of the most important aspects of this, because who cares if you get all these amazing features in the world? If something happens to the computer, then you start from ground zero. Because if you've ever had to have a computer fixed, you probably found what I found. It was going to cost me more to fix it than to replace it. I was just better off buying a new computer. You don't have to do that. You break your computer, they're going to replace it. They have that accidental replacement. It's such a big deal and such a big feature. Bottom line, though, is that you do need to make the call pronto. This is the only presentation that's showing you what's left, but that's not how many really are left, because with everybody on the phone, there's about 250 people that can now own our this day only. It will never be presented again at this price. It's never been offered before at this price. The closest we ever were, Aaron thought, when we talked about touchscreen, he thought we're up around the $599 price, which is what we usually...
That's as low as I've ever been.
Right.
That's as low as I've ever
That's
seen
what they were telling me. The buying team was telling me the lowest we've ever been for these features is $599. So this is a big deal.
It is, yeah. It's a big difference, right?
Yeah.
A significant difference. And you're getting a great line, a great type of computer, great brand of computer, all of the features that you want. And I'm going to go over all of those right now. So to remind you, and I'll even show you the support for these to the extent that I'm able to. A dual-core. It's the HD LED glossy screen. The screen is beautiful, and of course it's touchscreen. This is, gosh, I can't believe I didn't say this earlier. Bum 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 bum. Intel.
Oh,
so the top, the top processor company. You know, that's a big deal. To be able to get an Intel,
yeah, you pay more for that.
Well, of course, lots of people will only buy a computer that has an Intel processor.
Right.
It's one of the most valuable brands in the world, one of the most well-recognized brands in the world. I think it's like number 8 or something like that. It's very, very big.
I'm not surprised.
Of course, it's when you have that much quality, right?
Right.
So you can see right there what happens when you have 2 brains or 2 cores in your processor is more information can pass through in the same amount of time. It means you're waiting on your computer less. What don't you like about your computer? You don't like that it's heavy. You don't like that it's hot, and you don't like that it's slow. Those are the things. Well, we've got slow is taken care of. It weighs only about 5 pounds. So only very, very lightweight, and it stays cool to the touch. It's one of the wonderful things, one of the sort of advanced features built into the computer. There is a high-definition webcam as well. Lots of you guys are asking about that. One thing, the last time I'll get to mention, and maybe even show you this, $484 of additional software and services. So it's... Well, you can look at the price of the computer, $484 of additional software and services, and I don't have time to go through them all, but I'll point out some like Serif Photo Plus. Serif programs are extremely well-liked all over the place. There's SOS Online Backup. There's all kinds of just really wonderful software to get you started with.
Fantastic. Aaron, thank you so much. My pleasure. Don't hang up. I will keep you posted. Right now, we still have a computer for you. Very, very limited at this point, so I will keep you updated. If you're on the phone, hold tight. We will get somebody with you. We have your computer waiting here. I am thrilled you're choosing it. Thank you so much. I'm sure you've been picked for later on. We all pick Aaron on Host Pick.
That's nice.
So, all right, we'll see you a little later.
All